Well, it has been a wonderful day. I am so glad that we could all come together and just think on all these topics, talking about friendship and identity and living slowly and vision and hospitality. I mean, I could do this all day long. But since we all have to go back to real life, that's all that we have for today. Before we say goodbye, I just want to guide you through a little bit of reflection. And maybe you hate reflecting on things, but I really want to challenge you to try anyways. And maybe you'll get to the end and, still say like, see, I don't like this. That's fine, whatever. But just to give it a shot. So if you have your participant guide, after each page is for the sessions, but before the speakers, is the next steps page. And it asks 3 questions. And I'm going to ask you now, and I'll show you the questions in case you don't have a participant guide. But the first question is, what's your major takeaway? If you want, you can share below in the chat room. Or you can just kind of make a mental note or a physical note. What's that one thing that you're really just going to let turn over in your mind over and over again? Once you've thought of your major takeaway, what's your first action step? Of all the things that you listened to today, what is one thing that you want to do like tomorrow or this week? What's the first thing that you're going to do? You can share with us. You can keep it to yourself. You can wait and post it in the Facebook group. You could just send me an email. If you don't want everybody to know, but you do want to share it with somebody, send me an email. I would love that. The last thing is, what are 3 questions that you still have? And this one is one of my favorite things to hear your responses on, because I want to take all these things that we've talked about today and keep talking about them. That's why we have the Brave Together Facebook group. It's just a place for us to continue conversations, and sometimes our conversations are really serious and sometimes they're really funny. This is Fitz. Hi, buddy. So just think about like 3 questions you have, or conversations or topics that you wish had gone in longer, and we will continue those conversations in the Facebook group. And actually, once our time together is done, a few of the speakers and myself will stay on, and we can kind of keep talking through those things in the chat room. So, don't feel like you have to leave as soon as we're over. I wanted to let you know about a couple of things that are coming up. This is like announcements time. And while it might be like the business end of things, don't go away, because this stuff is awesome. Okay, so the first thing I want you to know about is the next virtual retreat is on May 19th. Same time, Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Registration is not open yet, but you should be sure to know that you will find out as soon as it is. The other thing is the next Brave Together live event. These are so much fun, right? It's just all these brave women coming together and sharing space. This time we're having afternoon tea. So come hungry because we're gonna have lots of finger foods and treats and tea, and it's at the Spicer Mansion in Mystic, and it is just one of the most beautiful spaces I've ever been in. So that's on May 5th from 12:30 to 3:30. Again, registration isn't open yet, but it will be soon, and I will let you know. Just stay on the email list that you've been getting emails from me. You'll find out. It'll be posted in the Brave Together Facebook group. So I really hope that you can come to any of those. Again, the live event is in Mystic, Connecticut, southeastern Connecticut. I would love for you to come. If you aren't local, you're still more than invited. We've had people from out of the area come to the live events before, and it is just so fun to get to meet everyone in person. Other things I want to let you know about, books by authors that you heard from today, Joe Saxton, Anna LeBaron, Erica Willis, are all available on my resources page. Just head to beckylmccoy.com/resources. I know that you know that they're amazing from what you heard from them today, but I want to make sure that you have access to their books. I haven't read Erica's book yet because it literally just came out like 3 days ago. But both Joe and Anna's books are really tremendous. Joe's book, The Dream of You, it could possibly be one of the best books that I'll read in 2018. It is just, it's really, really tremendous. And Anna's story is just so captivating. Learning so much about her growing up in the cult and escaping, and what the healing from the trauma was like for her. I really enjoyed talking with her more about it on my podcast, Sucker Punch. She came on for an episode. But the one thing that I love the most about her book is how God redeems every story. You know, here's a story that you really think, like, God cannot fix this. This is just too terrible for even God to fix, and yet he does. So I really encourage you to check out the resources page. The last thing is my course, Uncomplicated Gatherings. So everything I talked about in my session on hospitality, we go even deeper in this course, and it is super, super fun. It's so much just collaboration in rethinking what it means to be hospitable and to gather our people around us. So you can head to beckylmccoy.com/course, and you use the code 10OFF, so like 10OFF. You can get $10 off of the course. That's only until March 1st. The coupon expires then. And it's only for you guys. It's just like a super special code because I love you and you're awesome. And yeah, so use the coupon before it expires, March 1st. The course will actually go through the course. There's a super secret Facebook group for everyone who enrolls in the course, and we'll go through the course together. So if you get stuck at any point along the way, we're going to help each other out. It's so fun. We ran the course in the fall, and it was just so fabulous to think about planning gatherings with other people who really care about gathering their people. And every time someone ran into like a problem, like, oh, but I don't have space to gather the people that I want to gather, everybody else chimed in and helped figure it out. It's just so fun. So if you want to host more gatherings, or you want to feel more comfortable with the idea of hosting gatherings, this course is definitely for you. Well, that's all that I have for you. I'm so glad that you joined me and all of my friends today. Hang out here. I will be on until 2:30 Eastern time. Yeah, feel free to hang around and chat. Some of the speakers and I will be here to answer questions or keep the discussion going, and definitely join us in the Brave Together Facebook group, where we'll go deeper on each of these topics in the coming weeks. Bye, friends.